And how does that just kind of work well for your filmmaking?
Yeah, I definitely like the cinematography. I started in writing because what do you do when you don't have any resources or equipment and you don't know anyone, but you want to make a movie? You like write a movie. So I wrote a movie, and then I made some short films with my brother using like just the camcorder that my dad had to like record people opening Christmas presents, you know. And then when I got into high school, my high school had a camera that I could check out. So some students and I wrote a script and checked out a camera for the summer, and then we didn't even finish the movie because, I don't know, we're kids, we don't know what we're doing. So we didn't finish the movie, it was not very organized, but I was having so much fun. I'm like, I want to just always be making movies and never stop making movies. And I got into directing then because I didn't have a camera or anything, but I knew a friend who was a photographer, and he wanted to try doing a movie. So I met some actors. I think the first place I ever met actors who were like real actors and not just my friends. I went on Craigslist to like find people who were looking for acting gigs. And so my friend did the camera work and I directed and wrote it, and then we had some actors from Craigslist, and we made like our first like real short film. And by then I had a YouTube channel, so that one, it's on YouTube, it's called Where's My Wallet? It's funny. It's about a guy in an office who loses his wallet and blames his coworkers, and I think there was like a comic twist at the end. And you know what, I didn't write that. Someone I met on the internet wrote that one for me. And then I got into writing, and then my friend who shot Where's My Wallet, he had a baby on the way, so he was like, oh, I need to sell my camera. So he gave me his camera for super cheap, and then I was like, okay, I have a camera now, I'm going to learn everything about making my own movie. And I didn't go to film school. I did take a class at like Ritz Camera, which is like a camera shop, and if you like buy something from them, they give you like a class. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna like get a camera lens for my camera that I have now, and I'm gonna take this class. And I learned about like the rule of thirds and some basic composition stuff. And what I think really pushed me was two things. Watching movies that I liked watching and kind of asking myself like critically afterwards, like, why did I like this movie? Was it about the story? Was it about the colors? What was it? And I found that it was usually a character that was really interesting. It doesn't matter what the plot is. If there's one character that I can be like, oh, I feel for this character, I'm going to like the movie. And then I also volunteered on other people's movie sets. And I was just like, you don't have to pay me, just like, I'll be the guy who changes the batteries. I just want to be on the movie set and like absorb everything. And I started meeting a bunch of people, and I met people who could afford to go to film school, and I learned from them. And I basically just tried to make a whole bunch of movies with other people and start making the connections and getting the experience and honing my own craft of filming. And there was one particular director I worked with. We did 8,000 Feet Up. It's on the Roku channel. It's a thriller. That director, Alan Williams, he pushed me so hard. Like, he didn't let me do anything the lazy way. So, like, that movie, I'm glad I did it. I think it was the least amount of fun I've ever had making a movie. But it was also, like, I learned a lot. And I had done a TV pilot with him before, and it was the same situation. So I knew I was going to grow a lot from this movie because I grew a lot working with him on that TV pilot. So find other people who've been doing movies longer than you and just help them make their movies and learn everything. And then when you make your next movie, you'll be able to make it way better because of what you now know. And then you don't have to take out student loans and go to film school. So that's my personal advice for that. But if you care about something a lot, just like keep caring about it and try to do it all the time. And the more I film, the better I get. And if I kind of take a break and I don't film so much, I notice that I'm kind of stagnant and I don't really grow as an artist. So, yeah, make a bajillion movies.